They did the tests, and she failed it. And so we knew she had a permanent hearing loss.
We discovered that there was a mild to moderate hearing loss.
It was a shock.
Well, it was very heartbreaking at first, and a lot of things go through your mind.
Even for me, it was hard to hear that my child was going to be hearing impaired and need hearing aids, and I'm so familiar with it.
Everything changes in a minute.
We were devastated.
So devastating at first.
In the state of Ohio, all babies that are born are required to have a newborn hearing screen.
As a result of this, we've now identified twice as many babies as we have in the past with a congenital hearing loss.
Our goal is after they get referred from that initial screening to have it officially identified by 1 month, so that then that baby can have hearing aids by 3 months, and then that they can be an intervention by 6 months. The children who follow that 1-3-6 rule, those are the kids that tend to have the best long-term outcomes.
They can actually develop normal speech and language just like their normal hearing peers.
That early intervention piece is huge. Among all the babies that we see who are born with a significant hearing loss, at least 80 to 90% of them we can initially manage with a hearing aid. And they're incredibly effective these days.
It was like a complete 180 with my child.
You can just see her, like her eyes, she was just kind of like, what is that? Because, Andy and I were talking to her and, telling her that we loved her because, she hadn't heard that before.
She went from like this disgruntled look, like what are they doing to me, to her eyes just popping open.
You can tell differences in speech and language development. You can tell differences in personality and social skills.
The great challenge these days is that this technology is unfortunately kind of expensive.
The first thing we found out was insurance doesn't cover any aspect of her hearing loss.
It's not considered a covered expense, so it doesn't even count towards our deductible. Nothing.
But you have to do it. Like, what am I gonna say? No, sorry, you don't need hearing aids. Yeah.
Every time we applied for help, it didn't seem like we could get it. And then there is help out there, and we were fortunate that we had an audiologist to help us get that help.
Marcy recommended that I get in touch with CChat.
CChat is the Cincinnati Children's Hearing Aid Trust. It is a fund that was started to buy hearing aids for children who are newly identified with hearing loss.
It's just one extra thing that we can kind of say, the first set of hearing aids, they're covered, they're free for you, and let's just worry about moving ahead.
It was just like the weight of the world was off of our shoulders because we could meet her need as quickly as we wanted to.
We would have probably waited a year or more to get these hearing aids, and now seeing the difference, that would have delayed her progression a lot.
I don't honestly know where we would have gotten the money without it.
CChat is funded through donations.
One of the things we've been blessed with is not only that big initial startup funding, but we've also been supported by local foundations. We've gotten lots of individual donors who have contributed to the Hearing Aid Trust to keep it going.
We were thrilled that people would donate to this organization to help us because they don't know us. They don't know Katie.
My son would not be where he is today if it weren't for the funds that CChat provided to get his hearing aids.
Both of our children have been fitted with hearing aids. Both of them go to mainstream public schools. They both do very well.
He's at par with his peers who can hear perfectly.
please consider donating. It makes a huge difference in the lives of children with hearing loss.
As soon as we're back on our feet, we will start giving to this because it's made such a huge difference in our life.
Thank you for your contributions to Cincinnati Children's Hearing Aid Trust.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you for your donation.
We are insanely grateful.
Thank you.